Right now, this very moment, you are shaping your future, not tomorrow, not next year. What you choose to do today will decide whether your dreams remain wishes or become reality. Too many people wait for the perfect time to change their life, but the truth is simple. The future isn't built by luck, it's built by daily choices. Small actions, taken consistently, create powerful change. Today is not ordinary, it's the foundation of who you will become. Let's talk about how to use it wisely. You cannot rewrite yesterday, no matter how much you replay it in your mind. The mistakes have already happened, the opportunities that passed are gone, and the time that slipped away will never return. At the same time, tomorrow is not something you can control. It may arrive with new chances, or it may arrive with unexpected challenges, or it may not arrive at all. This is why today holds a power that no other day has. Today is the only moment that truly belongs to you, the only space where your choices can actually create change. Most people lose their energy by living in the past or worrying about the future. They carry regret like a heavy burden, asking themselves, what if? Or they delay action because they believe tomorrow will be better, easier, or more convenient. But progress does not live in regret, and success does not wait for perfect timing. Real growth happens when you bring your full attention to the present moment and decide that this day will matter. Every great leader, every successful individual, and every powerful story of transformation began the same way, with a decision made today. Not a dramatic leap, not a perfect plan, but a clear choice to act now. They chose to study when it was uncomfortable, to work when it was hard, and to continue when quitting felt easier. Those decisions did not feel extraordinary in the moment, but over time they became life-changing. Today is your opportunity to take responsibility. Responsibility is not a burden, it is freedom. When you accept that this day is yours, you stop waiting for permission, motivation, or approval. You realize that even small actions, one focused hour, one honest effort, one disciplined choice can move your life forward. You don't need to solve your entire future today. You only need to take the next right step. There is also power in understanding that today will never come again. This exact day, with its unique chances and lessons, will pass whether you use it or waste it. When you recognize that, urgency is born. Not panic, but purpose. You begin to treat your time with respect. You stop postponing the work that matters and start aligning your actions with the life you want to build. Choosing today does not mean everything will be easy. Some days will feel heavy. Some days your effort will go unnoticed. But even on those days, showing up still counts. Each time you choose action over delay, you strengthen your character. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you shape a stronger future. In the end, your life is not defined by one big moment, but by many ordinary days used with intention. And it all begins here, now, today, the only day you truly own. No single day has the power to completely transform your life, but the actions you repeat every day absolutely do. People often underestimate small efforts because they don't produce instant results. Reading one page of a book feels insignificant. Practicing a skill for 20 minutes seems too little to matter. Taking one small step toward a goal doesn't feel heroic. But success is not built through dramatic moments. It is built through consistent, almost invisible progress. Small actions work because they compound over time. Just like money grows with interest, effort grows with consistency. When you read one page today and one page tomorrow, those pages slowly turn into books, knowledge, and wisdom. When you practice a skill a little every day, your confidence grows, your ability sharpens, and your potential expands. At first, the change is hard to see, but one day you look back and realize how far you've come, and it feels almost unbelievable. Daily discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Motivation is emotional and temporary. Discipline is quiet and reliable. Discipline shows up even when you're tired, bored, or discouraged. It doesn't ask how you feel, it reminds you of what you want. And each time you honor that discipline, you build trust with yourself. You prove that you can be counted on, that you don't quit when things get uncomfortable. Small actions also reduce fear. Big goals often feel overwhelming, which is why many people never start. But small steps make progress feel possible. You don't have to change your entire life today. You just need to do one thing better than yesterday. One healthier choice, one focused hour, one brave decision. These steps may seem ordinary, but they are powerful because they move you forward without burning you out. Over time, these small actions reshape your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries and start seeing yourself as someone who does. You become the kind of person who follows through, who grows steadily, who doesn't rely on luck or sudden breakthroughs. Your confidence no longer comes from words or wishes. It comes from evidence, built day by day. The future you admire in others was not created overnight. It was built quietly through habits no one applauded and efforts no one noticed. What looks like talent is often just consistency in disguise. What looks like success is often years of small, disciplined choices stacking up. In the end, the direction of your life is determined not by what you do once, but by what you do repeatedly. Small actions may feel slow, but they are unstoppable. Stay consistent, stay patient, because when time meets discipline, small actions create big futures. Many people believe they must feel motivated before they can begin, but this belief quietly keeps them stuck. They wait for the perfect mood, the right energy, or a sudden burst of inspiration. Days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into years, all while they remain in the same place. The truth is simple but powerful. Waiting for motivation is a trap. Motivation does not come first. Action does.
Starting is often the hardest part because fear and uncertainty are loud at the beginning. You may feel unprepared or unqualified, but readiness is not something you wait for. It is something you build. When you start where you are with what you have, you send a message to yourself that you are capable of moving forward despite discomfort. That single step weakens fear and replaces it with momentum. Progress creates confidence. Each small win, each task completed, each effort made becomes proof that you can do more than you thought. Confidence does not come from thinking about success. It comes from experiencing progress. As confidence grows, taking action becomes easier and motivation becomes stronger. This is how momentum is created, not through waiting, but through doing. Many successful people did not feel motivated when they began. They felt uncertain, tired, and afraid, just like everyone else. What separated them was not emotion, but commitment. They acted even when they didn't feel like it. Over time, their actions reshaped their mindset. What once felt difficult became normal. What once felt impossible became achievable. Waiting for motivation also gives excuses power. It allows procrastination to sound reasonable. I'll start tomorrow. I'm not ready yet. But tomorrow often brings the same feelings, and readiness never magically appears. Action breaks this cycle. It shifts you from thinking to doing, from planning to progress. You don't need to take a massive leap today. You only need to take one step, one focused minute, one small task, one decision to begin. That step can change your direction, and once you move, motivation will meet you on the way. In the end, success belongs to those who act first and feel motivated later. Stop waiting. Start now. Let action lead and let motivation follow. Not every day will feel powerful or inspiring. Some days you will wake up feeling tired, unmotivated, or unsure of yourself. The energy you had yesterday may be gone, and the progress you hoped for may feel distant. These are the days most people believe don't matter, the days they think can be skipped or written off. But the truth is, hard days still count, and in many ways they matter more than the easy ones. Easy days don't test your character. Anyone can work when they feel motivated, confident, and supported. But hard days ask a different question. Will you show up even when it's uncomfortable? Will you keep moving when no one is watching, when results are slow, and when doubt is loud? The answer to that question shapes your future. These difficult moments are where discipline is built and strength is forged. Effort on hard days looks different. It may be slower, it may be quieter, it may not meet your usual standards, and that is okay. Progress is not about perfection, it is about persistence. Showing up and doing something, even a small effort, keeps the habit alive. It tells your mind that quitting is not an option, even when conditions are not ideal. Hard days also teach resilience. Each time you push through fatigue, fear, or discouragement, you prove to yourself that your circumstances do not control you. This creates inner strength, the kind that cannot be taken away by setbacks or criticism. Over time, these experiences build emotional toughness, making future challenges easier to face. Many people abandon their goals not because they are incapable, but because they misinterpret discomfort as a sign to stop. In reality, discomfort is often a sign of growth. It means you are stretching beyond what is familiar. When you learn to work through discomfort instead of avoiding it, you unlock a new level of potential. Hard days separate those who dream from those who achieve because achievers understand something important. Consistency matters more than intensity. One powerful day followed by weeks of inactivity leads nowhere, but steady effort, even when it feels ordinary or difficult, creates unstoppable momentum. Success is rarely dramatic. It is usually quiet, built on countless days that felt challenging and unrewarding at the time. There will be days when your best feels small. Do it anyway. There will be days when doubt whispers that your effort is pointless. Keep going. The work you do on hard days is an investment in your future self. It compounds into confidence, discipline, and self-respect. In the end, your goals are not reached by waiting for perfect days. They are reached by honoring your commitment on imperfect ones. Remember this, hard days still count, and they are often the reason success finally arrives. The future is not built in one dramatic moment or a single fearless decision. It is built quietly, through courage practiced in ordinary moments. Courage is often misunderstood as something loud or bold, but real courage is subtle. It is the choice to keep going when comfort feels more attractive. It is the decision to act even when fear whispers doubts. This kind of courage rarely gets applause, yet it shapes the strongest futures. Every day presents you with choices. Comfort offers familiarity, ease, and short-term relief. Courage offers growth, responsibility, and long-term rewards. Choosing courage does not mean you feel fearless. It means you move forward despite fear. When you choose discipline over comfort, you are laying a brick in the foundation of your future. One brick may seem insignificant, but over time it builds something unbreakable. Quiet consistency is the language of courage. Showing up again and again, even when progress feels slow, requires strength. Anyone can start when excitement is high, but staying committed when results are invisible takes real courage. It is waking up early to work on your goals while others sleep. It is saying no to distractions so you can say yes to your future. These decisions may feel small, but they accumulate into a powerful identity. Courage today also means taking responsibility. It means stopping the habit of blaming circumstances and starting the habit of owning your actions. Responsibility is not about pressure, it is about control. When you accept that your choices matter, you reclaim your power. You begin to understand that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond, and that response shapes your future. Fear will always exist. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. Waiting for fear to disappear is another form of delay. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision that your future matters more than your comfort. Each time you act in spite of fear, fear loses its grip. Confidence grows not from success alone, but from facing what scares you and surviving it. The future you desire is not asking for perfection. It is asking for commitment. It is asking whether you will choose discipline today, even when motivation is low. Whether you will take one step forward instead of standing still. Whether you will honor your goals even when no one is watching.
When you look back one day, you will not remember every feeling you had, but you will remember the choices you made. Those choices, repeated daily, become your destiny. So listen closely to the question your future is asking. It is simple but powerful. What will you do today? History is not shaped by chance. It is shaped by choices. And your story is being written right now. Stand up, take responsibility, act today, because your future depends on it.